Hey guys, welcome to my channel Mewtwo Unboxing. This is a video just me on my own because I'm talking about a subject that probably children won't want to watch. So don't worry, it's nothing rude or disturbing or anything. But yeah, something's happened in the last few days that's made me question what it is I'm doing and, you know, how I'm doing it, how I conduct myself, how do I go about stuff. So I just thought I'd do this video because then we can talk about it and I can get your guys' views, and maybe there's something that I'm missing. Maybe there's a different angle that you might say, well, actually, Glenn, look, if you look at this, you know, you've done the wrong thing or the right thing. I don't know. So that is the subject of Pokemon card scalping. Obviously, it's been a big issue, especially if you're from the UK, like myself. It's been really hard, and when I say really hard, for me, almost impossible to get hold of shiny Fates. I've been to my local Smiths, Argos, Sainsbury's, Tesco's, and none of them have it. And obviously with lockdown at the moment, I know people in America, they're probably out of lockdown and stuff, but in the UK, we're still in lockdown. So we can't just freely just walk from shop to shop and stuff like that. So yeah, it's difficult. Obviously the main way is to buy them online. They're all sold out on a lot of the websites I've checked. I pre-ordered mine months and months in advance with Chaos cards. They've been really good to me in the past. But this time round, I pre-ordered 2 ETBs, a few of the tins, like these tins here. And I would have bought more if I could have done, but they were completely, they were selling out as I was trying to check out. And in the end, I paid for two ETBs, a couple of those tins, and a couple of the little pin collections. So that was that, and I thought, do you know what, that's enough. You know, I'm not a greedy person, or so I thought. So I just thought, you know, that would be fine for me and Tyler to start a video on shiny Fates and stuff like that. So that's my experiences of scalping, is the fact that these bots or people are buying products so fast that there's no chance. I mean, the day that shiny Fates became available on Chaos Cards website, I was sitting there refreshing the page, and I'm sure loads of other people were. So you're talking, this was back in, I'm gonna say December, maybe January, and I was just refreshing the page, and as soon as it was up, you know, I was there, and I was like, yes, I'm one of the first people in. But literally, as I was clicking, like, I think I clicked like 4 ETBs, then all of a sudden my cart, you know, like your checkout cart, the number of ETBs that I had were dropping. It was going like 4, 3, 2, and I was like, what's going on? So then I panicked and I just cashed out, like, you know, like I paid with PayPal, and so I think I got them. I think so anyway. In regards to Chaos Cards, actually, I haven't had any emails. I've had emails saying people that pre-ordered, you'll be on the second and third wave. I've done that. You know, it's now the second wave, I believe, in the UK. Still not had an email with like, you will get them next week or you'll get them the week after. So I still don't know where I stand. So for me, getting shiny Fates has been almost impossible. Now, the only way I have been able to get hold of them, and I have actually got hold of quite a lot. If you've watched a couple of the videos me and Tyler have done recently, we've been doing a lot of shiny and hidden Fate pack openings. Now, I've got quite a lot of packs. I've got about 50 packs now. And we've already opened like 50 packs. So that's 100 packs. So I'm not complaining on that front. The only way I've been able to get it is by taking part in online Razzes through groups like I Want Pokemon, like Raz UK, Gengar, there's like a Meowth auction house. All of these Facebook groups where people are getting hold of them, they're putting them on there for, I don't know, £8 to £10 a pack, and then you Raz or auction off, and I've been buying them through that way. But that means I've been paying the scalper prices just like everyone else, you know. Now, the next thing that obviously Pokemon have released is the 25th anniversary, and I was really looking forward to it. I was hoping they would do like what they did with the last one, the 20-year one, where they did like an ETB that was specially designed for the 25th anniversary, but they didn't. They decided to go down a McDonald's promo route. So I thought, oh, they're going to sell like hotcakes because it's all the original starter Pokemon redrawn, re-illustrated, however you want to call it. And then obviously there's a holo version. So I thought, oh, they're going to be well popular. So I looked on eBay for McDonald's promo packs, and I couldn't find single packs, but I could find, and I will show you, a whole box of promo Pokemon Happy Meal packs. So if I show you this. Now, I actually started off with 150, and I think I've got about, 90 left or something. I've sold like 50 or 60 of them, and no, I've sold about 30, 40 of them, and me and Tyler opened up. Now, again, I'm not a scalper, like, in the terms of, I'm buying it all, I'm buying like 10 grand's worth of stuff, and then you have to go through me to get them in the UK. I'm not doing that sort of level. I just thought, do you know what, I'll buy a box or two, and I'll bring them over to the UK, and me and Tyler will collect a set, which we've done. I've got a McDonald's promo binder there, which we have done a video on. The video will probably go live Sunday, and I literally kept collecting. We kept opening packs until essentially we got a master set of every. So that's the normal and the holo version of the McDonald promo. So firstly, I'm a collector. So before I even thought about any profit or anything like that, I thought, no, I want to collect the set. So firstly, I think I'm more of a collector than I am a scalper. Otherwise, I would just think, sell them, buy them at whatever price and sell them for the highest amount possible. So then, now obviously I've opened my packs, I've got my master collection, I've got an excess of cards. What do I do with them? So obviously the first point of call is to put them on eBay, and this is where I'm not sure if there's a difference. I'm not sure. Obviously, when you list stuff on eBay, you typically don't get feedback or comments until after someone's bought something, so you don't hear anyone's opinions or point of view. You just list and people buy them, and as long as you send it quick enough, they say great seller, 5-star. That's typically what you get on eBay. Obviously, when you put it on Facebook or other social media, then you're blurring the lines of it's not a business transaction, it's more like a social gathering of people's thoughts and opinions, and I don't know, which is, I think, good, because then you can gauge what's going on. But I actually put these on Facebook. Now, I put them on at £12 a pack. Now, for £12, that's for one of these. If I open this up, you get a booster pack inside. You also get some stickers. Oh, this one actually comes with a photo frame, which is really cool, actually, like, if you've got a favourite card. And then you get a booster pack, which has 4 cards in there. One of them guaranteed to be a holo, so you're going to get at least one holographic. Now, I thought, actually, what I'm doing is a good thing. I actually thought, do you know what, these are only available in America, and before you start commenting with all sorts of rumours and, oh yeah, but apparently they're going to come in next month, I'll just stop you right there. You got to remember, I bought these in February. So at the time, the McDonald's stance and Pokemon was they're only going to be available in the United States. So they haven't even been announced in Canada yet, or like South America, Europe, nowhere. Just purely North America. So I thought, if I buy a box, me and Tyler can open a load and we can get a master set of it, and I'll sell the rest to cover the cost of, what I've laid out. Now, I'm going to go into. I don't normally like talking about too much finances, and a lot of you actually, people that have met me in real life, people that have met, and they say, Glenn, you should talk more about the eBay side of it and the selling side of it, rather than just opening packs. But this channel was designed to be for me and my son, and obviously my son doesn't want to talk about stuff like that. He don't care how much they go for. He doesn't care if I earn my money back on them or not. He just wants to open the packs, you know. So that's how this channel started off. Maybe it'll evolve later on into something else, but I put them on there for £12 a pack. Now at that point, me and Tyler have opened up 30. The reason I got to that figure is that there was now 120 packs left, let's just say, round it up. And that 120, for me, to cover my costs, box itself was about $7.50. Let me just get my eBay up. As you guys know, I have an eBay page where all the doubles and spares that me and Tyler open up, I put them on eBay. I list them all for 99p, so I'm not even like trying to overcharge people. It's the market dictates what they sell for. I put everything on at a listing of either 99p or £1.49 and just let it ride. So some things I think I sell too cheap, and I actually think I bring the overall price down. Some things I think go for too much. I look at stuff and I think, oh, why'd that go for that much? But anyway, that's just my opinion. eBay, and I'll bring this up on screen so you guys can see it with me. If I go to my purchasing history, you'll see here, I don't actually buy that much off eBay, actually. I'd rather open stuff up myself. So you can see here, like, I've bought binders, envelopes, top loaders, and I actually did buy a whole set of, because I thought it was a good price. You can see here, these are the two Pokemon boxes. Now you can see here the item price. So they were in dollars. It was something like $1,000, which equates to £714 with the exchange rate. So you can see there that I've paid $714. So I'm not trying to lie or hide or whatever, but you can see the total. This is what a lot of people don't think about. The total cost was £934. Now, £934 was because you have to pay import tax from America, and then you have to pay shipping costs. Now, the normal international standard shipping takes months, or it can take months, especially like a parcel like that. And I thought, I want to get this out quick because, you know, it's the 25th anniversary. Ideally, I was thinking about doing like a 25th anniversary on the 25th anniversary, a bit like Logan Paul type thing, you know, like just opening up the McDonald's packs. But they didn't come in time for that, so that took it out of it. But I actually contacted the seller and said, look, can I pay extra and you guys send it like express delivery or like, you know, whatever. So they said, yeah, we can do. So in the end, they sent me like 3 or 4 different options, and they said, these are what you've got and this is how much it covers you for. So in the end, I went for a middle of the road one. I went for UPS Express or something like that. I can't remember what company it was. So I transferred him extra money via PayPal. So now my total cost is something like £1,050. So if we do £1,050 divided by, let's say I did it through the whole 150, it works out £7 a pack. But remember, I've opened up 30 myself. Now you might say, well, that's your own problem, Glenn. But remember, I'm not thinking like a scalper. I'm just thinking like a collector. Okay, I've opened up this many. How can I make as much of my own money back as possible? So actually, I would have to do 1,050 divided by 120 packs. That brings me to £8.74 per pack. You can do that maths yourself if you don't believe me. So that's where I'm at. £8.74. So realistically, I need to sell these at £9 a pack to really break even, if you like. By the time you pay some PayPal fees and stuff like that, you've got to sell them at £9 a pack. So if I sell them for £10 a pack, that means I'm making £1.25. So I put them on Facebook for £12 a pack, and I got absolutely slated. The comments were vile. Like people have been sending me private messages. Maybe I'll bring some up on screen here for you now, so you can see just some of the comments that I've been receiving, which I understand, I get, and I haven't rose it, and it doesn't really get me down. I've been doing a few YouTube videos in the past, and obviously I know how social media works, and if anything, it's great because it's more engagement people to me. So honestly, I'm not overly fussed about it, so don't worry about my mental health side of it. But yeah, just the comments were, you know, you're a scalper, get a full-time job, you're ripping off children, imagine how many kids are going to not receive their Pokemon cards because of you. You know, they're coming out in the UK next week, that means they're only worth like £1.50, £2, you're selling them for £12, you're a rip-off merchant. People have been saying, like, can someone please delete this guy off the groups because he's just ripping people off. So what started off as, I was thought, do you know what, I'm going to do something cool. I'm going to do something like, I'm going to bring the Pokemon cards. I have to say as well that out of that £12 that I was putting it on there, I was offering free postage. So actually postage typically costs, unless you can fit it in a small envelope, if you're going for a large envelope, you're looking at £1.20 to £1.50, plus the envelope costs. I know you might think, oh, these are petty things, but you're talking around the £1.30 to £1.50 mark. So therefore, out of that £12, my actual profit is only actually £10.50. And obviously you just saw there, the overall cost for that box has cost me, for each pack, £8.75. So I'm actually making like £1.75 on each pack. So by the time I sell these, that's if I sell all of them, by the time I sell all of them, I would make all in total 130 quid. That's if no one haggles, and that's if I sell them all for £12 a pack. Some people have messaged me and they've said, Glenn, look, I want to buy 5 or 6. I want to buy 8. I've had people say, can I buy 4? Do you mind doing a deal if I was to buy more than 1 pack? And I say, yeah, okay, that's fine. So I've been on average selling them for about £10 a pack. Some people have paid £12, so if they're watching this, they might think, hang on a minute, I feel like I've been done out. But, you know, if people are buying like a load off me, then fair enough. So that's how the world works. That's how finance works. I remember when I was little, and this is going off on a rant, I remember going to a Virgin mega stores. They used to sell CDs, DVDs. Now it's HMV. But I went into Virgin and I remember going in there and I wanted a Nas CD. He's a rapper from the States. And I remember all the CDs there were they were about £12 to £15, I believe, back then. For like new artists. But in the sort of like, you know, worldwide stuff, Nas wasn't released over here, so it was only released in the States. When I wanted to buy that CD, because I was really into my rap music growing up, I had to pay something like £25. And I remember saying to, excuse me, why is this CD double the price of like all the other CDs in the shop? And they said, because it's been imported from America. So and this was when I was probably 13, 14, and that was a lot of money to me then. You know, you're talking like, you know, 25 quid to like a teenager. That's huge. So I got it, you know, I understood. I was like, yeah, how else am I going to get it? You know, you can download music. You didn't have LimeWire, showing my age now. You didn't have LimeWire, you didn't have iTunes and all of that back then. So you literally, it was either CDs or if it was played on the radio. And this was an album that was a rap artist from America. So it wouldn't have got played in UK radio. So I very quickly at a young age learned, okay, if you buy something that's imported from America or imported from any country that isn't sold in this country, you pay a premium for that product. I've just always had that. I always got it. I understood it. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Lucky Charms, the cereal Lucky Charms. When I was little, we had Lucky Charms and I used to love them. And I know you probably shouldn't. They're full of all sorts of colourings and sugars and sweeteners. But I loved them as a kid. And when I obviously became an adult, I was like, oh, I really like Lucky Charms. And you couldn't buy them. You couldn't get them anywhere. There was one shop in Lakeside, which is in Essex, that actually sold them, and they were called Sweets from Heaven. You can look them up online, but they had all imported American stuff. But I remember paying £13 for one box of cereal then, and that was a treat. When I went to Lakeside, rather than buying like more clothes, I'd go there and I'd say, "Can I have a box of Lucky Charms?" And I remember all my friends saying to me, "You pay £13 for one box of cereal," and I said, "Yeah, but it's Lucky Charms. It's imported from America. It's got you got to fly it all the way over here to start off with, or send it on a boat, and then you got to pay import tax." And I got it. I just got it. I understood it. I never found it that difficult. I was happy to pay that premium, because how else can you get it? How else? The only other way you could get it is if you flew to America. Now, if you're going on holiday to America and you could pick up all your favourite stuff by the bulk load and put it in your suitcase, then yeah, happy days, and that might last you a while. But, I ain't going to fly all the way to America just to buy Lucky Charms and then come back. So I'd rather just pay the £13 and just have them now, and I could eat them the next morning when I wake up. That's a complete side tangent, but that's what I got it. So does that make me, though, a scalper? Lot of comments saying, and I literally just received a message while I've been on this video. I literally just received a comment from a gentleman. I won't say his name because he probably doesn't even know what he's talking about. Yep, so me and this guy have had no communication before, and he's texted me saying, so like, I haven't let him down. I haven't said, no, I'm not doing them any cheaper. He just messaged me just now while I've been recording this video, while we've been talking. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this on camera. I'm not going to read it out because it's... oh no, it's not going to come up. But it says, "Go F yourself, you effing clown." So that's the sort of messages that I've been getting for offering this service. So I obviously... part of me thinks, I wish I didn't do it. I should have just bought enough packs for me and Tyler, and that's it. I thought I was doing something for people in the UK. I think what a lot of people think is happening is that I've gone to McDonald's in my local town. I've cleared out the whole of McDonald's of Pokemon cards, and then I'm selling them. That's not the case. And this is the difference. And I've had this conversation with a few people in the last few days, because this has been playing on my mind quite a lot. You have a scalper, which is someone who is trying to take advantage of obviously the situation, and they're trying to amass a huge amount of a product that would be easily available to anyone, buying it all out, and then the normal person can't then buy that product, and then they're selling it at a premium. And we've seen this with Hidden Fates, Shining Fates, Champions Path. People will just buy them and then sell them for double the price. Now, I'm not knocking those people. You'll notice that I haven't actually complained or moaned about people that scalp. They see an opportunity and they've taken it, and I get it. But I think there's two separate things going on here, and this is where I want to try and... I don't want to be brushed under the same, thing as them. Now, you may watch this video and you might comment down below saying, "No, Glenn, I think you're completely wrong, and you shouldn't have done what you've done. You shouldn't have bought them, and you shouldn't have sold them for that much," whatever. But there's someone that goes out and clears out... If I went to Smith's Toy, the local place where they sell Pokemon in my area is a Smith's Toy superstore, and it's quite a large one. If I went in there and I just cleared them out, I just said to the manager, "I want every Pokemon card related product you've got." And I just walked out there with a massive crate, and then everyone in that local area, they have no access to Pokemon cards now. But if I have them all, and then I put them online and I say, right, I want this much for them, and people have to go through me to get them. That is one thing. That is one thing. And I think that's wrong. I do think that is wrong. I don't mind people that obviously want to buy... if they go in a shop and they see 10 Champions Paths and they want to buy 6 of them and they want to try and sell them on, I don't see no problem in that. I don't see an issue with that because some people might not be able to get to Smiths. Some people may not know they're there. Some people may refuse to shop at Smiths. I don't know. But when that person puts it on Facebook, they're offering a service, whether it's a collection only or a drop off, or they'll cover the postage. Someone somewhere is going to end up with that product that wants it, and they're obviously happy to pay that premium. Otherwise, they wouldn't be buying it. So I don't see no problem with that. But when people just go in and just clear the whole store out, and then they have the monopoly within that geographical location, I think that is an issue. What I've done is buy something that isn't available in this country. Now, you may comment again down below, and this is the comments that I got, and I'll try and again show some on here. A lot of people saying they're going to come out in May. They're going to come out. My friend said that he works at McDonald's and you can order them from next week. And they're going to be free of every Happy Meal. So this guy's ripping you off by selling them for 12 quid a pop. They're all rumours. They're all rumours at this point. Rumours that I think will come true. I do think they'll come out in the UK, and I hope they do. I hope they come out in the UK and I can go to McDonald's, buy all my kids Happy Meals, they get Pokemon cards, and they say, Dad, look, we've got Pokemon cards, you're into Pokemon. I was like, yeah, well done, what one did you get? Oh, Pikachu, brilliant. I'd love that. I want that to happen. But I don't know that is going to happen. You don't know that that's going to happen. You may have a friend that works at McDonald's that's told you rumours, but the official stance on Pokemon and McDonald's as of recording this video, which is March the 5th, 2021, they have said there are no plans to release these in the UK. None. Now, when I sell out of these McDonald's cards, which I'm pretty confident I will, or I'll get pretty close to it, just because I've only had them for like 24 hours and I've sold like 30 or 40 already, and I haven't really advertised it that much. Once they're gone, if they do turn around and say we're not releasing them in the UK for whatever reason, import tax or whatever it is, everyone's going to think, oh crap, I should have bought them off that guy for 12 quid. Or it could go the other way. It comes out in the UK, then all of a sudden I've taken a huge risk buying all of these cards to obviously, one, get my complete set, and then I've lost out on money. So that £1,050 that I've spent, now they're worth £3 or £4 each, or something like that. Whatever. Obviously, if you can get them from Happy Meals that are £2.50, I think they are at the moment, or something. So essentially, they should only be worth £2.50. So therefore, obviously, I'm going to take a loss on it. So I'm taking a risk, as well as paying shipping costs, import tax, the delivery. Then I've got to try and sell them. Then obviously people are haggling. Then I've got to pay the postage. I've got to take all of that on board, and really I'm doing it all for 100 quid. And then on top of that, I'm getting loads and loads of abuse saying you're a scalper. So I don't know. I don't think what I'm doing is the same as what everyone else is doing, and I think people are confusing the two. That is why I haven't risen to it. I haven't replied to the comments. I haven't replied to the messages, because if you educate one person, then only that one person, and then the next person that comes on, like, oh my god, you're selling them for £12, you're an idiot. Now, even at that £12, actually, I was being a bit conservative. A couple people on the Raz groups, and I've been in private chats, and I won't say who, they've sold them for I've seen them go for £20 a pack. And I've seen them on eBay go for £14 to £16 a pack. They've started to drop down now, because I think everyone in the UK that have ordered these boxes are starting to receive them. So people are willing to sell them at cost price or just above, just to get rid of them. So therefore, we're starting to see the price of them go down, and I've seen a lot of them on there for £9.50, £10. So it's not just me. It seems that's the figure that everyone's aiming for, is about £9 to £10. Someone commented saying I'm selling these for £6, so maybe he had a friend in America that got hold of a load. He sent them the cheapest possible postage, but also declared it as a gift, like from a friend to a friend. That means he didn't have to pay no import tax. So maybe he got hold of them cheaper. Fair play to him. congratulations. I hope he makes some profit off that or whatever he's trying to achieve. But obviously for me, like, I can't just buy £1,000 boxes from America and then be like, oh yeah, I'll sell them for £6 and then get, you know, £600 back, and then I'm like, oh, that actually cost me £400 plus I took a risk, you know, as well. Like, so anyway, there you go. They're my thoughts. I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. What do you consider scalping? Do you consider someone who buys something from another country and brings it out? I mean, and a prime example of this is things like, and I see it day in, day out, especially on the Raz groups and the live streams, people that buy Japanese products, exactly the same. I don't typically collect Japanese cards. I collect the odd one that I like the look of, but I'm not completing sets of Japanese cards. So, I don't go out of my way. I actively try to avoid buying packs because obviously then I'm just burning through more money. But I've seen people sell these for, I mean, you can buy this whole box for like, I think from Japan for like 40 quid or something. But then you got to pay import tax and stuff like that. But then people are opening these up and say there's like 10 packs inside. They're selling them for £15, £20 a pack. And I think, that box is only a £40 box. But I don't know where to go to get Japanese products. I haven't got a connection in Japan. I haven't got an account in Japan. I can't read Japanese writing. So even if I found their website, I'd have to find a UK or English version of that website to order it. So I just don't get involved in that. But if someone says, here, Glenn, look, you've got a chance of pulling a Charizard like we have seen with Shiny Star V, people were paying, I think, 150 quid for those boxes. But, you know, they just think, yeah, I'm happy to pay 15 quid and I've got a chance of pulling a Charizard. So happy days. Everyone's happy with that. But obviously, because I've bought something that I think is so close to everyone's heart, like everyone, I think in the UK likes McDonald's. Most people, they're a very popular food franchise. People think, this guy's selling something from my local McDonald's that I can't get hold of for £12 a pack when they're only worth £2. He's scum. Hate him. What an knob. So I get it. I get their frustration. I get their anger. We've seen this as well with PS5. So again, these are the two examples that I'm trying to make. Imagine if the PS5 was only available in America, or Japan. It was only available in Japan, and it was 550 quid to buy from Japan. But then you had to pay import tax and shipping costs, and then obviously your money is tied up for however long it takes to come into the UK. Then you have to sell it on. So then, yeah, you would say, okay, you're going to have to sell that PS5 realistically to break even £700. But let's say people say, I want 900 quid for it. Now, if you're someone in the UK and you're like, well, I'm not going to buy from Japan anytime soon, so yeah, I'll just pay the 900 quid. The difference is, when the PS5 came out, it was available in the UK day one. It was available worldwide, I think, all on the same weekend or something like that. And the only reason that they're sold out is because of the scalpers. If the scalpers said, right, we're not buying any of them, there probably would be enough in the shops for any person to just randomly walk in and go, oh yeah, I'll buy a PS5 now. So the scalpers then create their own hype, which then obviously creates FOMO. People have the fear of missing out. So people think, God, I need a PS5 because otherwise I'm going to miss out. Everyone else has got one. And I paid scalping prices for a PS5. You may say, well, you're an idiot. But at the end of the day, you have two choices. Buy it or don't buy it. They're your two choices that you have. And if enough people pick the don't buy it one, guess what? The prices come down. I guarantee you they'll come down, because if someone's gone out and spent 20 grand on PS5s, they're going to want some of that money back fairly soon to do whatever it is they want to do next, and they don't want to be caught with a load of stock and can't shift it. So if enough people don't pay the £750, the £800, guess what? They drop down to £550. They drop down to £575s. I guarantee you that will happen. And then you'll find a lot of these people, it's almost a race to zero, because the person who's just bought one, like, oh yeah, I might make a bit of money, I'll buy one or two extra PS5s. They'll put them on and they'll think, oh god, the price is dropping. All right, I'll sell mine at 450, even though they paid 500 for it. So they're willing to take £50 loss, because then at least they get their 900 quid back. But then that means that now the scalpers need to compete with that person, so they need to sell theirs for like 475 or 500. So the prices come down. That's how it works. But if enough people do pay for it, and this is what frustrated me, when people were putting PS5s on at 900 quid and people were messaging them saying, yeah, I'll buy it, they're creating it's the consumer that's actually creating that problem in that scenario, because if enough people keep saying, yeah, I'll pay that price for it, then the price will either stay as it is or keep going up. Because if you're a scalper and you've got 20 PS5s, and you sell the first 5 of them really quickly at 750 quid, guess what? The next 5 that he uploads onto Facebook are going to go on at 800 quid, or they're going to go at 825, and they're going to see. And all it takes is like 2 days of like, oh, we haven't had much interest. All right, drop it back down to 750 again. And that is where people, you find the market, you find out where, okay, what are people willing to pay? And it's the same with Pokemon cards. If everyone turned around and said, do you know what, for Shining Fates, I'm only willing to pay £6 a pack. Guess what? All of these tins and stuff, there's 5 in here, 5 packs. And if people all decided we're only going to pay £6 a pack, and that's it, max. And the person who's gone out and bought 100 of these, they're going to be like, oh shit, I need to shift some of these. They're going to start selling it for £24 or 20 or whatever it is. And that will happen. It will happen. And once a couple people start selling it for £24, then everyone else has to sell it for £24 to compete with everyone. Otherwise they're getting no sales. The guy selling it for £24 is. So then the price comes down. So it's almost like the people that are paying them prices are creating the problem. And it's not their fault. It's because they want something and they are willing to pay that amount of money for it. And the scalpers are obviously looking at that and saying, okay, these people are willing to pay this for it, so we'll keep it at that price. So when then people message, scalpers and say, oh, you're a bloody scalper, you're taking advantage of people, you're like, no, I'm actually selling it for what people are willing to pay for it. You're not. You're in the category of, I'm not going to pay that. So some people are not even in the category of buying it at all. They can't afford to buy it. Even if you sold it for $5.50, they can't afford it. So therefore, obviously, they want to vent. Then that becomes more of a, okay, I'm jealous that you have said product and I want it. You've got 10 of them. I'm jealous of you. And there's scalpers that are jealous of other scalpers. I know someone who buys PS5s. He's been doing it since the day they came out. And he's buying, like, he can't get enough of them. And then he did this bot thing, like he paid a subscription to this bot thing where the bot buys stuff for you online. You just type in the product you want. And he was telling me about it. And I was like, mate, I said, I believe in karma and fate. So that's going to come back round and bite you on the arse at some point. But you do what you got to do, whatever it is you're doing. And he was sending me videos of other people on TikTok and Instagram that had more orders than him. He sent me this guy who had like this van, and it was just full of boxes, and he was like, this guy's just bought like 500 PS5s and he stored them in this warehouse. So I was like, oh, the scalper is jealous of the next bigger scalper, so it's crazy really. And in my example at the beginning of the video with the Virgin Megastores, these are like Tesco's and stuff like that. Do you think they're buying these tins for $24.99 or 30 quid or whatever it is the recommended retail price is? No, they're buying them at, they're getting them for £15 a tin, but they're buying 10,000 of them. And that is how business works. And that's what I tried to do, obviously, with these American cards. I thought, right, I actually bought 300 packs because there's 150 in a box and I've got 2 boxes. I thought I'll buy a load, and I'm doing a good thing for the community. I'm bringing a product from America to the UK. Now, I think personally, if it didn't have the McDonald's logo on it and it wasn't McDonald's themed, I'd have no issues. I don't think any. I think people would be frustrated, like, oh, he's selling them for a high price. But because it's McDonald's, and people think, McDonald's, I associate that with young kids, Happy Meals, giving a toy away for free. Now this guy here is selling them for £12 a pack. Oh my god, what a rip-off merchant. I think that's where the confusions come in. So anyway, that's my view on scalping and or resellers. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. You may have a different opinion. I'm actually going to share this video on some of the Pokemon selling groups because I'd love to hear the community's opinion on it, like what they think is right or wrong or what is fair. I do think there is an issue at the moment, but like I say, the best thing that people can do as a community of people is to just say, no, we're not paying that price. Now, the one person that steps forward and says, I am willing to pay that price, they're the problem, you know. And then obviously then another person go, well, I want one as well, actually. And then somebody else says, yeah, but I want one as well. Right, I'm willing to pay the same as them two guys. So now you got that fear of missing out, and that's a psychological thing that humans have. We have a fear of like, oh, I'm going to miss out on this thing that somebody else has got. The boat's going to sail and I'm not going to get on it, you know. Some people are clever enough and calm enough to say, actually, I'll wait a few months and then it'll be in the shop for $4.50 or whatever, and there'll be a 0% APR deal on Very or something, you know, something like that. So they're the ones that normally do pretty well. So that's my opinion. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I've rambled on there for 40 minutes. I just wanted to get this out there because I don't like being called a scalper, and I've actually actively tried my best to not take part in any of that sort of stuff. I'm actually doing a live stream tomorrow, but by the time you're watching this, it'll probably be later on tonight. So at 6 p.m. UK time, I'm doing a live stream where I'm going to be cracking open tins and Shining Fates. I've actually got a whole box. Let me see if I can move this camera around. I've actually got a whole box full of sealed products. I've got Japanese products. I've got McDonald's promo products. I've got Shining Fates, Hidden Fates, all sorts of goodies. Oh, let's move that camera back. All sorts of goodies. So I'm going to be doing that. And what I've done is I've actually looked at what everyone else is doing them for on live streams, and I've undercutted everyone. Now, I'm not doing that to be competitive or step on anyone's toes. You know, what people have got going on with their live streams and their razzes, I don't want to step on anyone's toes in that regard. The reason I'm doing that is because, one, obviously I need to sell a lot of this stuff. I don't need all of this product. That's the way I look at it. I've almost pretty much got a master set of Shining Fate, so I don't need Shining Fate. So what's the next best thing to do? And that's to probably sell them on at a cheaper rate. So I'm actively doing the opposite to a scalper. I could probably get away with charging £10-11 a pack, but I'm going to sell them at £8 a pack, because obviously, remember, I've paid the scalping prices already. So I'll probably break even. If not, I've lost some money on it. But that's what I'm planning to do. I literally went through and I priced up everything today, what I think everything in that box is worth, and I've undercutted it. I thought, right, okay, like this box here, they're going on eBay now for £400. So I've put it on there for, I think, 300 or 350. These here that, you know, like I said, obviously for me, I have to sell these at £10 a pack now, to break even, or to make £1 profit. So, you know, I'm trying to not be a scalper, but on the other hand, obviously, you buy something for £1,000, ideally you want to sell it back for £1,000, if not 1,100, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for 1,100, so I made £100 profit. So anyway, that's my thoughts on it. If you want to join me for that live stream, it's going to be on the Facebook group called I Want Pokemon 2.0. Feel free to join in there, or you can head over to obviously my Facebook page, where I'll probably link it as well when I go live. So that's Mewtwo Unboxing on Facebook. Also Twitter, Mewtwo Unboxing, and TikTok. Tyler does videos, so he'll probably do like a little TikTok video for when I go live. So I'll be doing that tomorrow, or sorry, for you watching this, I'll put it later on tonight, at 6 p.m. on Facebook. It's a rip and ship, so I'm going to be opening up all these products and shipping them out to you guys the next day, first class delivery. And as well as that, I'm looking to give back to the community, because the Facebook groups have been really good to me. I've taken part in lots of the Razzies. A lot of people say, Glenn, you go all in on the Razzies, and without you, we wouldn't have sold so many products. So I am that guy that is going, yeah, I'll pay that price for it. I'm paying the scalping prices because I want content for me and Tyler for this YouTube channel, but also to complete our master set. So I'm on a mission. So, if I have to pay something extra to get it now, then I will. But that's my problem. That's my fault. And I'm part of the problem in that regard. If you don't want to be a part of the problem, don't pay the scalping prices. And in terms of my American cards, if you want to hold out for said rumour of that Pokemon cards are going to be released in the UK, I think mid-May, so that's still 2-3 months away, then hold out. Like I said, normally the people that hold out, they'll come out on top. So let's say they hold out till mid-May, they'll sit back and go, ha ha ha, I got Pokemon cards for £2.50 a Happy Meal, and I just bought 10 Happy Meals. So I'm the winner. I didn't pay his £12 prices. Congratulations, well done to you. But as it stands right now of recording this video, that's not the case. We don't know if they are definitely coming to this country. We don't know how long it will be. We don't know if it's May, June, July, or even if it'll be later on in the year. I think one of the largest YouTubers in the Pokemon community listed, what's his name, Unlisted Leaf or something like that. He done a video about the Pokemon McDonald's cards. He imported them from America, and he said that normally in New Zealand, I think he's based, or Australia, they come out 6 months after America have had them. So he's saying probably summertime we'll get them. So, I mean, if he's saying that, then, then that's what it is. I mean, so that's where we're at. But what I'm going to do is on my live stream later on tonight, I'm going to be giving away, for anyone who purchases a product from my live stream, their name will be entered. So whether you buy one product for like £3, because some of the things I'm selling are like £3, or whether you buy a product for £300, that's one name entry will get into a draw. And at the end of the live stream, I'll do a draw, and I'm going to be giving away a graded card. Now, you guys don't know what they are. I know what they are, and I know what one I'd want to keep. But I'm going to let you guys decide. So on the live stream, someone could say, yeah, I want the one on the left or the one on the right. So I have no say over who gets it and also what one they get. So that's just like a little... I wanted to give back to the groups and say, look, thanks for everything. Thanks for all the fast shipping. Thanks for all the messages. Thanks for all the contacts and the tips and advice and everything like that. That's like a thank you from me. And obviously I'm selling the products at a cheaper rate than what I could probably get away with. Again, that's a thank you from me. So that's where I'm at. I'd love to hear your thoughts on what you think. Let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to click subscribe to this channel, and also smash up that like button. It helps this channel grow and find new audiences. So that's it from me, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.